Hello YouTube. Sorry I haven't made like a video like sooner and stuff. I have had a lot of stuff on my plate or however you want to express it. I was kicked out of my house, this house, and then it was like traumatic for me. I was like breaking down and stuff. And then a week later my dad was like, "Oh, I was just messing around," kind of thing, and he was saying that he was just like freaking out because when he was 18 both of his parents were dead. And he was like, I was grown up and I had to do everything on my own, and I wanted you to go through that kind of thing. And I was like, you tell me you want me to live better than you lived, and you don't want me to have to go through the things you've gone through. But whenever it comes to going through the bad things that you've gone through, you want me to do it. I don't know. Um, so it was really weird. I was kind of angry because I was like, you don't just kick somebody out because they turned 18 if it's your kid. Um, I don't know. That's just, you know what I'm saying, ignorant. Um, and so I got that kind of worked out, and then I didn't really want to come back home so soon, and so I kind of just like hung out with like friends and whatever. I spent time over there. I saw my little sister Sonia. Um, she's doing good. We played like Xbox and stuff. Um, I went to like church with them, and then Christmas I got like a jacket, 2 shirts, and some candy and stuff. I was pretty happy. Cause you know like those sour straw apple flavored stuff. That's yeah. I love that stuff. Like the strawberry kind too, or whatever. It's like cherry or it's pink. That's how my family goes by it. We're like, ooh, the green one. Ooh, I want the pink one. That's how we do it. Um, sorry, I just got a text message from my girl. Just uh, oh, my girlfriend, she's in the Air Force. Um, right now she's at a deep CC, which is like a meeting thing. And so she's like, and I was like, ooh, how is it? Because I knew it was boring and stuff. She was like, it's so boring. Got a new recruiter. I'll tell you about him, kind of thing. I was like, okay. So that's just me expressing my message. But so yeah. Oh, and my sister, she made me a cross. It was like a piece of wood, and then she put nails in the outside shape of a cross, and then like tied the string thing around it. I will show it to you in maybe a next video or something. I just don't feel like going all the way to my room and getting it um because I honestly don't know how to edit these videos, and I would want to cut that out, and I just don't know how. Because whenever I upload it, it's pretty much like you uploaded it, like no kind of thing. And what else? New Year's I went skiing. It was pretty darn awesome. I went to this place called Perfect North, and it's like in Indiana. It cost $70 to ski. Being kicked out and stuff, I was like managing my money and stuff. $70 to me now is like a lot. Like whenever I was doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like 7 meals kind of thing. Like just giving up my money, like 7 meals. But okay, I don't know if it was worth 7 meals because that's a lot of food, and I'm like, ooh, good stuff. Um, but yeah, it was my first time skiing ever. I picked it up within like 2 hours, and then I don't they organize these hills by like, colors. I'm guessing that that's a standard kind of thing. But like apparently the hardest one is the double black diamond. And for my first thing, the like as far as I got like being comfortable, like I could do this or like whatever kind of thing, is I got up to a black diamond kind of thing. So I was pretty like I'm doing pretty darn good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like to be able to like go from let's go on the bunny hill just so I can maneuver this stuff around, and then doing that, like, and then I was like, that sucked. Like, no, I need a bigger hill than that, because it's not, because the bunny thing isn't even like a hill. Like, I seeing it, I was like, no, I thought that was the hill over there, kind of thing. Like, it was just like this, like, if this is like flat land, like flat, it was like that. And I was like, that's not even fun. Why would you do this? Kind of thing, like, nobody, like, okay, no, I will lie. Somebody a couple of people fell, and I was like, how'd you fall on this? Like, you made it all the way over here, you didn't fall, and then you step on this and you fall? Mm-mm. I don't know. And so I went over to like the kind of steeper hill, and I did that like 4 times. And then I was like, okay, I know the basics. Because once you know how to like stop and to vaguely turn, you can go up onto like the big hills. Um, because whenever I went up on the bigger hill, like the actual hill, it's called like a far side. Um, it was like you pretty much like just know to like go, and then you would just curve down, and then I personally I'm one of those people that wants to go fast. So I was like trying to go up the hill and then curve down and back kind of thing. Like and then that's how I learned to turn and stuff, because like on there I was like, okay, turn kind of thing, and that's whenever I actually like picked up turning. Um Although I wouldn't suggest that to like normal people, because I'm not in any way normal, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Although it works out in the end, I don't know. It's, I guess, my luck. Um, which is kind of crazy, because I feel like I say that for granted, but I'm totally like, thank you, God. Um, but yeah, I went skiing, double, oh, I didn't get to double black, oh, kind of thing. But I did like fall off this cliff thing, like it was like 20 feet or something. I felt pretty awesome. I was like, and I made it to the bottom, but then after I landed, because they were like, first day, don't catch air. And I was like, what? Kind of thing. And so I was like, I'm totally going to catch them air. Because whenever somebody says I can't do something, that's whenever I'm like, what? Unless I know that they know that, like, because my dad would be like, but you can't do it. And I'm like, you know I can do it. So you say I can't do it just to get me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Because whenever I know that you're using, like, reverse psychology to F with me, no. Um, but yeah, wow, my face is just like the closer. No, oh, maybe the farther away. Um, I just kind of like saw it and I was like, huh, my skin color just looks weird because it's like red, but it's kind of orange and white. I don't know. What else? So skiing, definitely do it. I use the stick things. I don't even know what they're called. They say they were for balance. I ended up just dragging them behind me and like, I don't need this. And then they were like, oh, you probably don't. And so I like left them down at the bottom, and I guess I need them to move on flat land, because like it was so hard for me to get over to like where you go down kind of thing. Because I was like, I can't do this without those sticks kind of thing, because you're on flat land. Like and then I was like, I guess it's kind of like skating or whatever, and it's not really like if you can rollerblade. I don't know, because it's not really like that at all. Um, but yeah, and so I got up there. It's hella hard to get like over to the mountain. Got to the mountain, went down, and I was like, you know what? I didn't need those sticks, kind of thing. So I mean, I don't know if that's just like a me thing, but I would say if no, learn how to go on flat land, cause then I had to, like scoot my way, like, and I looked like an idiot, cause like people were like, nigga, kind of, or, they weren't saying that, but that's how I like talk normally. I'm getting really close to that camera. I just like saw like, and I was like noticed I was like leaning all close to it. Um, yeah. What else? Sorry, I just like went a couple of minutes on talking about skiing. If that doesn't say something, do it. And it was like New Year's, cause just the fireworks went off. We like saw another couple were like, hey, could you take our picture? And they were like, if you took our picture, kind of thing. Like it was really like awkward, but like yeah, after like that, we were both like kind of thing, and they were like, oh, like no, we'll take your picture if you take ours, kind of thing. And we were like, okay, kind of thing, and they're like, okay, and got really happy, and I don't know. So everybody was like taking pictures of each other and stuff, and um, what else? Um, yeah. So I guess that covers like all what I've been doing. Let's see. Um, I'm like seeing like the top of my tabs to see like if I have any like good topics to talk about. Um, what do you guys think about Sandy? I don't really know what I think about it. I think that if we're gonna help Katrina and stuff with crazy money, then we might as well help the people up in New York for the same thing, you know. Um, I don't know, but that is a lot of money. I don't know. It costs money to do stuff though, so I don't know. I hope that those people just had like insurance and stuff. So I think that there is some like limitations to it, but like I think that there should be some relief money to help them because I know that if that happens to me, I'd be like, well, that fucking sucks. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so insurance covers this, but that still means that you're gonna be like, what, missing whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that works. Yeah, I have no idea really how that works. If you guys can like message how that stuff works, put it in here. Um, what else? I guess gun control. Um, I think people should have the legal right to have guns. I think that both the two things that they are trying to pass are stupid and no. I don't know. Because I feel like, okay, limiting the magazine, maybe. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, well, if I wanted to go get a gun, how big of a magazine would I get? Kind of thing. And I was like, 30 rounds? Kind of thing. So I think that the ridiculous ones where it's like 100 rounds. But then again, I guess it is like if it's for like protection and stuff. So I don't know. I'm still debating it in my head. I'm curious to see what you guys say. And yeah. Um, I guess that's it. Comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you've been thinking about. Tell me how was your Christmas? What'd you do? Or how was Hanukkah? Or how was Mormonism? That's still Christmas, right? I don't really know. I only know like 3 Mormon people, which I just found out today that Mormon Mormon people are supposed to know like other Mormons. Like I don't know. I don't know if like how factual this is, but like I was talking to like my Mormon friend and they were like, yeah, no, I know like every single Mormon, and I wanted to test them to like make sure, and I was like, do you know? And I just like thought of just like some random name. I was like Emily Scott kind of thing, and they were like Emily Scott, and like they started thinking about it. I was like, she's kind of short and has dark hair, just to like see like if she would be like kind of thing, and she like sat there too like. I don't know an Emily kind of thing. I was like, dang girl, you do know everybody, cause like somebody wouldn't sit there and think that long if they were just fooling. But she like sat there and I was like, nope, like I don't know her kind of thing. And she's like, is she new here or something? And I was like, oh no, I was just seeing if you like would say yes kind of thing. And she was like, oh nope. But she was like, yep, I know like a lot. And I was like, that's crazy. Like she knows like everyone in like the county, our county, and the county next to us. And I was like, that's a lot. Because I live in like a city kind of thing. It's like a suburban city kind of thing where it's like we like my school has like a thousand people per grade kind of thing. Like it's 900 and something. So everyone here is just like, oh, that's 1,000. Um, but yeah. If you're Mormon, comment what you like, how what or you know. Thanks, and I comment, subscribe, do your thing. I think that's it. Thanks YouTube. I hope you had an awesome Christmas, and I hope you got something out of watching this. Yeah. Have a nice day.